Alright. First things first, resin. Right. This morning I spent my resin. It was all on blade. I upgraded some of his traces. I don't remember which ones. It was some of them. Some of the traces that he has were upgraded. Also, I actually took a look around. So there's some more stuff we could upgrade if we... Look to this. This. Ah, okay. Something I noticed just on the map here. This is Dr. Ratio's boss, right here. So we don't need to worry about that fella. Alright. Do I want to upgrade light cones? We definitely should upgrade yours. Yeah, we just need a fuckload of those things. And a healthy amount of these things as well. Sprout of life. Okay. Nope. Okay. Let's run 10. Oh, actually. Something I've done is I made a team specifically for using my friend's Glower. What just happened? This fog missed.
Are you alright?
What happened? Also, I just realised that there's no missing in this game. Huh?
Hide.
What the fuck happened to Star? Watch over clip. Right, he shot, and then they just kind of tanked it. Does that barrier give them outright damage immunity for one hit? I thought it was just like an extra layer of shield. Alright, I don't bother to read like the fucking buffs and shit. For me, like opening a menu to just read it is kind of tedious. I don't like doing it.
Mission combat.
35,000. Oh, built my class so well.
Annihilate.
There's 13 straight. Wow. Okay, fine. Fuck you too, game.
Try that again. Watch this awesome move.
Unfortunately, if anything, March might actually be a detriment here. Because March is an idiot and isn't just shielding flower.
Eliminating threat.
We already actually have like all the characters we could want to support Clara, so she would be a really good pull as well. She would actually be a good character in my account. According to her tier list, she's very high tier. I like her character, I like her kit, I really like her kit. It's a really unique gimmick. Genshin has counter-attackers, 2 of them, and they both suck. Of course, it's Candace and Beidou, and neither of them are actually about their counter-attack, but it's just in their kit. But, like, there's no point in actually trying to even use it. Use Candace for her Hydra Infusion, and use Beidou for her Electro-Coordinated attacks.
Eliminating threat.
your
But, I mean, Raiden and Fischl also have electro-coordinated attacks, so...
Mission command.
Does Magnet even work as a counter? I'm struggling to remember now. I got to uni at about 8 AM and I was working until 4:30. I don't take breaks when I'm at uni. I don't know why. Once I start working, I don't stop. I don't stop until I'm leaving to go home. It's just how I work. It makes me dehydrated and lethargic and tired, and it's probably bad for my health, but I don't care. That is ticking me off. Okay. And you... if you really want these... I'd have so much less of a problem if they unified these. Like, just merge these. So a single calyx gives you enemy materials, these materials, and either XP, Mora, or weapon XP. Just merge them. Current team is under battle, not a problem. Trust me, no issue here.
Watch this awesome move! You can't run! Fight as one!
Annihilate.
Only moves your turn! Yeah!
Eliminating threat.
Try that again! You can't run! Here! Only moves your turn! Yeah!
Annihilate.
Only moves your turn! Fight as one! Phew! Watch this awesome move!
Eliminating threat.
Okay. And now we have a bunch of materials to do God knows what with. Right. Craft one more of those. I can do that for my fuck's sake. Nope. I'm a little bit scared I'm actually gonna wear through these resources I built up over a massive amount of time. Literally plus 0.1% of max HP. No. No. Just all of them. I didn't see any prompt for counter bonuses. Yeah, counters don't have perks like that in this game. It's unfortunate. Right, her blast is our main thing. And Fire Kiss. Get Fire Kiss. Get the blast. We also really like her ultimate. Yeah, that would be pretty good, wouldn't it? I really like how this is a little bit more of a skill tree. Rather than just increase the numbers. I'll trust in the algorithm. Okay. Level 50 with level 40 weapon. Can you craft one? Alright. I'll just have to wait. Oh, I could. Alright. And then Blades Calyx again. And we just set to auto battle. See how it's good.
The fight is set. Savor it for me.
Deep breath. Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Failed to send you.
Happy New Year!
Savor it for me.
Ready for another? Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Happy New Year!
Your end approaches. Savor it for
It
me.
feels like Blade is really lacking when the enemy isn't weak to wind.
Here, try this.
Obviously, I mean, all characters are weaker when they're not attacking their respective element. But, I mean, it feels like he's always losing health, but he feels like he's kind of a waste of time to use if you're not attacking wind. Because then he's dealing not impressive damage in exchange for having constantly below half health and being vulnerable to being one-shot. Let's hope for dual scaling will help him out. And I definitely want to go with this weapon, right? Yeah, of course, because of the green event. Okay, so we just gained like 150 health or something, quite a lot. I think that should be a decent buff. All right. Story time. Apparently not a lot to do. There's a... Yeah, I couldn't help but notice there's a puzzle here. Today I made in Maya I made a model of a knife. What else did I do? Table, cabinet, cupboard. Damn, I really just blocked out everything I did today.
with them.
I feel like I hope these guys are all marked off, even if I haven't gone up to them to do that yet. The awful marked one is like not unlocked when they are. Other little arrows.
Are there other matters?
Another locked gate. Time for the old dilemma. Break in or climb over.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission is as important to the Xianzhou as the Divination Commission. Our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence of between 300 to 500 years. Serious violations may result... Yes, we do. Still, the Artisanship Commission is filled with security. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you ask. It seems more than a little reckless to charge him.
Master Gongshu. Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you here to save us? Your clothes. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. You're just tourists. Sorry this crisis came during your trip.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here. You can trust us.
You mean the General invited you? Is that a joke? There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help. Can you tell us what happened here?
Waiting around, that's what. We ran away. Please, if you... There's been some... I don't get it. The worst thing is, Master Gongsh, on the incident, I need to wait...
Why did he...
I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the furnace!" Anyway...
100...
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements. We'll look...
And if you find my master...
Don't worry.
None of us...
Let's go. Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
I know how long she will be.
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as it grows.
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me. This sword needs sharpening.
Upon commission grounds, you'll stay away.
Hold on. Let us explain. We're not...
Fight.
What excuses do you have? Surprise me. Just passing by. Stumbled in. Door wide open. Within commission grounds today was sown. An evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. If the security mechanisms didn't teach you a lesson, these rope... Golden cloud toad, illumination dragonfish. Did you...
You didn't want to listen to us. We were...
Does the reputation of Gong...
This guy's pretty deluded for a master.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us...
Really? But there's not much I can do to help. The
I like
Artisanship
Will at
Commission
first,
was suddenly taken over
but
by some evil...
There's only so
demon.
much of his
It
complete
seized our most
deadpanness
precious
I can
possession.
take before I kind
The
of get bored of him.
creation furnace.
Like, they're not doing anything interesting
It's a
with
dark
it. He's
and
just
powerful
here
entity.
being
The
deadpan, and
robots.
I
It was
get
like
it,
they gained
but
consciousness.
they're not
They
doing
were
anything
moving
with
in a
it.
circle around it.
Like, he's not
I
contributing
fear
to the
approaching
story,
it
he doesn't
is
have anything
tantamount
to
to
say.
suicide.
He's just
But then I
here,
couldn't just
and
run
he's
away,
just talking in the
knowing
most
what
monotone
lies
way.
sealed in the
At
furnace.
first it was interesting, and I was like, oh yeah, because that's who he is, I guess. But now it's just like, okay, he's just gonna keep on doing that. Why are you here?
Means I... Look, this is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes. The shifting screen. Good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. Otherwise, they... You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen works in the same way. It connects... Indeed. With...
You sure about that? Even our trailblazing space anchors sound better.
Thank goodness you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master. If not,
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you thither, but... through... How observant. The Commission is more... This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device codenamed the Lumenflux Pixis. I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's incredibly powerful, but...
Let me guess. Limited range? Energy costs?
Every light has its shadow. But this is more than enough to deal with the tree demon. And then... ignite! Fire beats wood! There's no way we can lose! Very good. The master reveals the door, but the apprentice must walk through it. You... Whoa, whoa. Seems like it worked. All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branches...
We can get closer.
Look, the ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the creation furnace! Help me, dear young friends! Let's hack them away together! We can't let the roots punch through the furnace!
Careful, it's changing.
Oh, it's just the dear boss. I heard something about you. You have some interaction with... Was it that you have a counter mechanic and Clara can use that to do an infinite chain of counterattacks? Or something?
What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power!
Too little.
Do we?
Okay, we have 3 elements capable of hurting it.
Happy New Year!
Roland saw that other thing. Not great.
The fight is set. That paradise may be unreachable from... Savor it for me.
I really should have just waited for a heal. I don't know why I did that.
I'm incited. Deep breath.
Unnecessary.
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
Ready for another?
So if we don't destroy this thing, it regenerates. Okay. Sure, let's focus fire on them.
Send you.
Commencing research.
We aren't... No one's desperate for a heal.
Too little.
Okay, now we have a couple people that might want to heal. Okay, never mind, it was just doing that anyway. Cool.
No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. Not fair.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the Xianzhou is so scared of the abominations of abundance. They're unstoppable. Miss Ting Yun, are the long-life species on the Xianzhou all like this?
I'm afraid this Ebendir was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection with the arbor's roots. Most living creatures...
Huh? As long as...
I wonder... The Ebendir seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Are you listening to Mr. Yang?
The monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we can find anything.
So the General asked you to to the Alchemy Commission, hmm? The Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
The fight is set.
Young friends, I have a suggestion.
Any thoughts?
Oh, great
As Mr. Yang's, precisely.
you're right.
Not only that,
Take hold of your weapons, young comrade. See? My theory was correct! Keep going!
Do we still have the upper hand?
Savor it for me.
Can you really be that?
Happy New Year!
Also, if I could come on.
Your end approaches.
Here, try this! Ready for another?
Failed to send you.
Man, I fucking love it when Green Defender's like 10 HP away from getting one shot, despite the fact she has a 5-star weapon on her and is 10 levels above these enemies. I love that.
Savor it for me.
This game feels really consistent Some fights are incredibly easy, some fights are fucking annoying.
I don't think we're in a position to take down this deer until...
Your end approaches.
Deep breath. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Enemy targets detected. Happy New Year!
The fight is set. Savor it for me. This sword needs sharpening. That's all. Your end approaches.
Here, try this!
What?
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
The fight is set.
Deep breath. Ready for another? Every step is just a part of the adventure.
We can get closer. As expected. Savor it for me.
Happy New Year!
Your end approaches.
Deeper! Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Failed to send you.
Here, try this.
Savor it for me.
Not a dream.
Failed to send you.
Ready for another?
This sword needs sharpening.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Happy New Year!
The fight is set. Savor it for me.
Here, try this.
Quick! There's...
Give me a moment.
done.
I suspect the ambrosial auditory.
So,
Please never do that again.
Look! The roots coiled around the creation furnace! They've withered! Excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another? Forget your wallet?
The fight is set.
Deep breath!
Unnecessary.
To travel! Thanks for the support. Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Happy New Year!
Failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Deep breath.
Unnecessary.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Turn out your pockets.
Huh? Peaches? I am kinda hungry.
Marge.
I'm just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
Failed to send you.
Commencing research. Here, try this. Thanks for the support. To travel. Thanks for the support. Forget your wallet? Happy New Year!
Your end approaches. That paradise may be unreached. Savor it for me.
Gotta be trained. Specimen sighted. Ready for another?
Failed to send you.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I will dispatch you.
Deep breath. There we go.
A blade knows no mercy. That paradise may be a... Savor it for me.
Here, try this!
Unnecessary.
To travel! Thanks for the support. Ready for another? It's getting weak! Quick, finish it off! Forget your wallet?
Alright, well, it finally did that flamboyant gore move. Didn't help it though. A regular enemy was hard to map, boss. Because fuck you, game design.
General Jing Yuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant... I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance. If immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse. No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization... Ironic, isn't it? The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Thank you for your help. Go, friends, and stay vigilant.
You're standing right next to me.
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
What the fuck? Okay.
good old counterattack!
The fight is set. This sword needs sharpening.
I'm not doing much. Take it easy, it's obvious.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Ready for another?
Fail to send you.
Oh, I had another person on Instagram call me pedo today for wanting FemC and Persona 3 Reload. I smell a Dunhung quest. Yeah. I'm still not sure exactly how to pronounce his name. Dunhung? Dunhung?
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Happy New Year!
The fight is set. Savor it for me.
Every step is just a part of the adventure.
Your end approaches.
Deep breath. Ready for another?
Fail to send you.
Here, try this. Every step is just a part of the adventure.
I've convinced myself if I keep showing this, it will line up. I don't think it will, okay. But I did like no walking today. All the walking I've done this walk from my dad's car to my classroom. Like a 30-second walk. And my legs are knackered for some reason.
That's all.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Happy New Year!
The fight is set. Savor it for me.
Here, try this! Every step is just a part of the adventure.
Your end approaches.
Deep breath! Ready for another? Happy New Year! Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Law
That
Fu
last
is
chapter
suppressing the
was highly
Stellaron. General Jing Yuan
An hour and a
tasked the
half
Master
of filler.
Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people... It's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
As time goes on, oh my god, this area is massive. Oh. Something I like about Rio's on Elo 6 is that they're reasonably sized in a way which really respects your time. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. It's 7 o'clock already.
What was that? A new crucible for the furnace.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. It's just a part of the adventure.
Too little. Savor it for me.
Happy New Year!
Your end approaches.
Here, try this! Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack! Yeah. The combat report will be ready soon. Goods received. Be careful. Look, there's someone over there. Here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-life species as reinforcements. Jingyuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
Deep breath. Ready for another?
The lives of short-life species are so fleeting. Why seek death?
Savor it for me.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Failed to send you.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshi, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
There it is. Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Here, try this!
This sword needs sharpening.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Happy New Year!
The fight is set. This sword needs sharpening. Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Deep breath. Ready for another?
Fail to send you.
Happy New Year! Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Savor it for me.
Here, try this! Ready for another?
The fight is set.
Deep breath! Happy New Year!
Alright, well, I'm actually gone close to falling asleep. Didn't I fall asleep on stream once and leave it running? Yeah, I did. I remember that. I woke up and then I was like, oh my god, I'm still streaming. How long ago was that? It was in Fontaine, I remember. It was like, I was talking... Was that the Fountain of Lucine, wasn't it? We were talking to someone at the Fountain of Lucine. And then suddenly, nothing happens for like 6 hours. No. Not even gonna... Not even gonna fuck about. You guys have your fun.
Who goes there?
In this game, you can't scale a level like a traditional RPG, where you just increase the level as you go, because of a fucking equilibrium system, and just everything about how the characters work. It doesn't work like that, game. You can't do that. You can do something like that because there's an open world, so you go wherever the fuck you want. But here, by doing that, you press into fucking roadblock story progression.
Your end approaches.
Until player fucking grinds fucking dog bullshit for a day or two, which is beyond fucking ridiculous.
Savor it for me.
Ready for another?
Failed to send you. This sword needs sharpening.
What does place mean by a veil to send you? I thought of veil as a place. Can it also
We can
mean
get
something
closer.
else? Hello. I'm starting to get slightly sick of it. Right, what I can just like move that one out of the way. And then oh. Never mind. What you say again? Okay. We need to make some space.
end approaches.
Ready for another?
Savor it for me.
Deep breath.
Too little. Failed to send you.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Why are you wearing a fucking defense? I did, is Aunt Paler? I did notice this before, yeah, for some reason, 3.4, 3.1, 5.5, 2.7. I'd rather that. More damage. Yeah, the game's algorithm definitely isn't perfect. What does break effect actually do? Does it increase the damage, or does it increase the amount of shield damage? Why is that one of the easiest there's ever been of them? really like this episode.
The fight.
I mean, the enemy designs are interesting.
Ready for another?
Happy New Year!
Fail to send you.
Savor it for me.
Alright, 2,500 damage on that. It's
Sharpening.
so much shit here. Right. Oh, we made a good dent in it. This was a mistake. Oh, we're fine.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Your end approaches.
Here, try this. Ready for another?
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you.
You
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered... Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights please wait in the camp. What is...
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. The Stellaron has certainly caused abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knights' main force remains intact. Something must have...
Good idea. Why don't you take...
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole time.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so... That shining seed? I've seen it.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no sign, but look upon it now. Only the power... So, you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. That devil. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all...
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate... I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it?
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the bless...
Have you talked with these disciples? True, but in the eyes of the denizens, ignoring the true nature of long-life species, suppressing the inner Mara, maintaining the facade, Xianzhou natives are more afraid of immortality than they are of the days come. They received eternal life as they had desired, but are doomed.
Forgive me for... We took over this... Everything was going as planned. And after a while, our comrade... Thanks for your intel. I'll dispatch someone immediately. The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human. Lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood. And violated the rainbow. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that I swear to the Arbiter that
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. It's making me a little nervous. Are you ready?
Excuse me? Oh. I don't think I appreciate that game. Even if it's only 80, I don't want to permanently fucking miss out.
Are there other matters?
What the fuck? That's not great. This better be quick.
Oh, that's right. My realm-keeping commission. As I'm thanks to the more and more over the mark. You're capable if you come across. Speaking of which... I'll be honest with you. I've got no idea. Allow me to... I think it'll be easier.
I read the letter while the Cloud Knight to an outsider. Correct. It refers to not... The author of this letter was like such action. They were disciples. It's hard to believe you come across... Don't worry. I recently sent an unfortunate... You are a fresh face.
by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
I don't
Get your
believe in
extractor
ghosts.
cleaned or your Starskip service. Look no further.
Come on, draw already.
Excuse me, guest from another world, please. Do you not would turn my name? What do you say? Let's make haste. Here we are. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If it were so easy, we'd be a far larger... Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must... Please excuse me. Our expansion... What you seek, you will surely find. All you must do is transcribe this copy of thousand-handed... This scripture is central to the disciples. Of course, this is but the first trial. Don't worry. A traditional Xianzhou brush and inkstone has been prepared for you. Smooth action and an...
Hey, stop writing! Get over here!
Where are you going? The trial isn't...
Stop writing! You want to fall under their spell? I'll finish it for you. Go keep a lookout. Alright, finally. I know you. Wait a second. You're here undercover, right? So am I! I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum Garrison! That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical... They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to. I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. Shh! Keep your voice down! Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Take your time, still your mind, and transcribe the text. You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get...
No need to worry. The disciples' initiation is governed by the following principle. It's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple. Huh. Transcribing scripture allows us to ascertain your devotion, but determining whether or not you'll be loyal to the organization requires a stronger guarantee. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. But we won't possibly be able...
Fine. Fine.
Very well. But you'll... Good. Then prepare...
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here. That way, we both accomplish our objectives. Oh, I've seen your skills. Please? Good. I know it.
So, have you prepared yourself? And you, Cloud Knight?
I'm ready.
Then, let's begin.
Well then, take this!
I actually like this, but I'm a little bit worried about the fact if you have to like hand over an item and then this all happens. A little bit worried you have to do that for each of those items.
Fierce,
in which case, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him. Purple Chrysanthemum, Blue Peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body. Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before? A long-time associate, eh? You're well-connected, I see. This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last... As such, this can be your first mission as a disciple. You take an active approach to get... In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Well, Grey Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I? Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next time you're around them. With your skills, you've got a better chance than most. I should report back to the Seat of Divine Foresight. Stay safe, friend.
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives? There's a letter here. What's this one? The Disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching.
I don't believe in
Need your
ghosts.
extractor cleaned or your stars?
What's written on this package? Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Code cracked. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a seed of divine foresight operation to infiltrate. I'll use my phone to make a copy and...
Need your extractor cleaned?
I don't believe in ghosts.
Mauve Moon, this is the reliable disciple I mentioned to you, Grey Peony. Grey Peony, this is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your arsenal. No need for modesty. I've studied martial arts for years. I can tell how strong you are with just a glance. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Good. Life is a miracle and a blessing. Any futile attempt to forsake it is a disgraceful betrayal. You have been enlightened to the significance of immortality. You have already surpassed those shameful mortals. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom. The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally. Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem. Do you have any questions? I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Now, everything has changed. Wait. You recognize me?
Mauve Moon, sir. We have a problem.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running?
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed...
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death. Merciful Medicus has sharpened my senses. Nothing gets past me. In that case, divine foresight devil.
Okay.
Immortality.
Did I mess up there?
Net markers activate. Time for a
Okay.
little counterattack.
Your end approaches.
Not gonna lie, I was having fun infiltrating the cult.
Savor it for me.
Whatever they're doing is fun. I mean, they had me tempted to murder more people on my life. They do.
Ready for another?
No mercy of Sanctus Medicus. Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress. You think you're a match for me, devil? Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
Ready for another?
Deep breath.
Savor it for me.
So Mauve Moon was the agent that Qingzhu lost contact with. He joined the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of Divine Foresight and tell Qingzhu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of Divine Foresight?
I'm glad to see you. So, what happened? Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is you've managed to and for all you. Is there anything else you... The prescription you acquired is there are a few reliable alchemists that given that if you turn up any
Can I help you?
The seat of Divine Foresight? It's a horrifying... Go and she may be... She's no stretch. She'll serve... You can find...
I've been looking forward. You have a very distinct scent. Losing one. I heard from other alchemists you have a prescription you would. Thank you. The specifics, however, I could hardly happen upon video. Leave your contact details with me.
Arbor.
Ah, you're back. Many who... Let's get down to the conclusion. I've compiled... This is a copy.
It's 11 o'clock. Because of this, I might end
What is
stream
your
after we do
purpose
this
for
and we don't actually get to continue the story further.
You're back. Wow. Don Shu. I've heard that let me see her report.
This better be like the only time in the game where a quest can be deleted.
Where did these villains get their hands on such
But
a
in
complex
Genshin, you can play
prescription?
quests in the completely
This
wrong
is
order.
infuriating.
It doesn't give a fuck. It's fine.
Still, this is a
I
clue
don't
we can
care
follow.
about canonicity.
Thank you. Please accept these gifts. Those were rewards.
I put my phone on charge at this about like the very start of the stream, and it had about 16%.
That tree remained
About
dead
2.5
for thousands of
hours.
years. And it figured now's a good
Is
time
that
to come back to life.
93%. Wow, the last like fucking 30 minutes is getting like 3%. Wow. Oh man.
Thank you for coming on such short notice. My stay in it, I've already concocted. Think this is the method.
That tree remained dead for...
Is this the one Don Shu sent me to find?
Aw, well she's still.
Hey, what's this got to do with...
The Lawfu trio.
Go ahead.
Let.
Hey!
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You idiot!
Oh, Don, things are bad.
Why does she wander about alone? Well, I've delivered the medicine. I should report.
That tree remained dead for...
How was she? If I was... Thank you for looking. I want to meet the little... Her parents... A healer's medicine. She told me her parents, in all likelihood. What's happening? Is the girl in trouble?
Enemy targets to. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Your end approaches.
Deep breath.
Too little.
Ready for another? Happy New Year!
It's all right. Everything's okay now, Xiaoyu. You don't need to be scared and...
When I think of...
Is that why you're crying? Because... in the next few centuries, visually impaired people like us will... so... If a little bit of guilt like this is enough to break your heart, then I'm not trying to console her. Walking alone in the darkness. Everyone, everything is like a hot as a long life species. One hope that would require. Good. This place is too. Thank you again. It would seem we incomplete ones are. That's the. For long life, the impairment, no matter the. I too was that brief wait for long life. Thank you. Oh, see you soon.
I came up from Star.
If you want to read and pick out a book. All we ask is that you find. Looks like the person you were waiting for has gotten in touch. Safe travel.
I came up from
That you've been running, examining the. I call it the consuming it. Well then, perhaps the.
Tastes a bit. Wait a minute. Ugh, my head. What's happening? Something's wrong. I'm burning up. Feels like I can't breathe. Ugh. Seems to be calming down a little. This doesn't seem right.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Ugh. There goes my head again. Is Don Shu sure this broom dew is safe for consumption? What's happening? Isn't this the seed of divine? No, I can't let them get near me.
Immortality means
Does this happen because I chose it, or
Your end approaches.
does this happen regardless?
Savor it for me.
Sacred of the Saint.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Here, try this. Happy New Year! Ready for another?
What happened to you? Careful! Don't hurt her! Hey! Wake up! Are you okay? Thank the stars! You're finally awake. You came into the seat of divine foresight and started brandishing your weapon. It looked like you'd lost control. As if you'd been stricken with Mara. There has to be something awry. Tell me what happened to you before arriving at the seat of divine foresight. From what you're saying, it seems like the gift she gave to you must be related. But the healer who examined you just now said your body doesn't. Could Don Shu be playing a trick on you? Or is her medicine somehow not working as planned? My advice is to come back later for another exam. I'll put out a wanted notice for Don Shu immediately. Take this D-Ting with you. It might...
Good quality, good price. Hassle free chartering.
Back and forth, back and
Don
forth.
Shu isn't here. Where could she— I've got it. Don Shu's medicine box has her scent on it. Time to come out, little D-Ting. That's Don Shu with a group of disciples.
Master, stand back. Let me handle this.
Stand down. She's a friend.
Many of our brethren have fallen by her hands.
Yes, I am aware.
But
I said she's my friend. Leave us.
yes, Master.
I didn't expect you to come looking for me. The head. What a crude way of putting it. I am master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Scion, did you ingest the Broomdew concentrate? Did you feel the shift? So many elixir seekers arrive on the Xianzhou and their aspirations are well founded. The Xianzhou does indeed harp upon ingesting the Broomdew concentrate pellet. You will feel the limitless freedom of the form, and yet, you don't sound any different. Your breath, why is that? Is your Looks like you have yet to forgive me. I understand. Friend, please. I urge you to leave the Luofu. What did the minions at the seat of divine foresight tell you about this conflict? That the Rainbow Arbiter? Do you really think that is the case? You don't understand Merciful Medicus, nor the devil. I do not ask for you to pick a side. I just wish for you to leave the law. Most unfortunate. Had you known me first, perhaps we could have been good friends.
Master, we should leave now.
I sincerely wish that this will farewell, Nameless.
Your end approaches.
Here, try this! Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack!
Mortality.
Well, that's fucking meaningless, doesn't it?
Happy New Year!
Savor it for me. Too little. A miracle.
I'd better report my findings to Qingzhou at the seat of divine foresight.
I presume the quest would become unavailable because she would die.
Ready for another?
Turn out your pockets!
The fight is set.
Commencing research. Deep breath.
Unnecessary. Failed to send you. That paradise may savor it for me.
Enemy target.
Does that say 40 or 60? I can't tell from how far away from the screen I am. It's probably 40. It is 40. Okay.
Are there other matters?
Earlier, I fucking
Would
rammed
you like
my
me to
toe into
relay
my
your
heel.
message?
And now it hurts.
How did it go? So you weren't able to apprehend her. Once again, Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission. If you run into Dawn, take this as a token of...
Alright.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their interest.
The conflict is difficult, Master Div.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our... It would seem you came prepared.
The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair, and there's no need for the Express to get involved." And now here we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us. Let me guess, what are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting, so there!
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jing Yuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life.
Guys, you need
Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued
you
it,
need to make
the
sure
more
your
they
voice
longed for
line
it.
actually gets the time to play out. But come on.
Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the an elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you. Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent.
Is this what
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron Hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step. Rather, only this way leads to the... Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Alright, I'm leaving it here. We should be back on this tomorrow.